Hey, you guys. So, I've got a little bit of a head scratcher for you. On Thursday, I had to release some things that were weighing really heavy on me, and of course, I ended up taking a shower afterwards. I felt a lot better. I felt uplifted. Um, in the spiritual community, we recognize that as raising your vibration, right? So, when I was in the shower, I felt the shift. I felt it. And on Thursday, I knew that Mercury was going direct, so I thought that had something to do with the shift that I felt. But ever since I stepped out of that shower, I'm noticing that things are different. I felt like I was stepping into what Aladdin would explain as a whole new world, right? You guys, you know how it feels when you release something that was weighing heavy on you, and you just feel like, oh, the world is different, right? It's changed in a big way for you, right? It's a big sense of relief. Anyways, so when I stepped out of the shower, and I thought it had something to do with the Mercury going direct again, I looked it up to see what sign Mercury is in. Mercury doesn't go direct until February 3rd or 4th, depending on where you are in the planet now. So that was really interesting. And then the children asked me how potato chips were invented. And I told them the story that I remember as a child, how a wife was cooking dinner for her and her husband. She accidentally cut the potatoes too thin before she put them in the oven, and potato chips, right, was an accident. Delicious accident. And the kids tell me they don't believe me, which is fine, you know. So I look it up and I play a YouTube video. And then I play a couple more of them. And I'm like scratching my head. What? Apparently, potato chips were not invented by a wife for her husband on accident. There was no oven involved even. It was a chef in a restaurant, fancy restaurant in New York, serving potatoes served in the French manner to a male customer. Well, when he received the fries, he said they were too thick and they were too soggy and sent them back. So the chef made a new batch. He sent that one back. This happened several times. So finally, the chef is like, I've had enough of this guy. He wants them thinner, he wants them crispier. All right. So he cuts them paper thin and fries them up in some oil on the stovetop and serves this gentleman potato chips. He loved it so much that even though it was frowned upon to eat with your hands, he was eating with both hands. And it was such a hit that anybody that came to that restaurant after that, there would be a bowl of potato chips waiting on the table, so they had something to snack on while they were ordering their drinks and their food, right? Which is completely different from, I thought it was a wife for her husband, an accident in the oven. But it was a chef and a customer and purposeful revenge on the stovetop. I have a little bit of a theory. Please let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this, because this is a head scratcher. What if when we shift our energy and we raise our vibration, what if that vibration shift at certain moments is so massive that you actually shift into a new dimension? And in this new dimension, things are different from the other dimensions. Hence, Mandela effects. Things that you remember, but in the dimension you're currently at now, never existed. Or did exist, but for a whole different reason. Just a thought. Just a theory. But I almost wonder if that's what happened. And that's where Mandela effects come from. Because the invention of potato chips, for me, now, it's a Mandela effect. Which I guess you guys could argue, well, maybe school just taught you wrong, because, yeah, they definitely do that. But then I have to ask the question, then how in the world did Mercury go direct on Thursday? And I knew that. And my curiosity for what sign Mercury was in got me to look it up again. And then all of a sudden, there's a whole nother week of Mercury retrograde before it goes direct. I'm so shook, I don't remember the sign again. I don't remember what sign it's in. Again. I don't know, guys. Let me know how you feel. It's just a thought. I was also thinking that because there's certain Mandela effects that I don't remember, maybe I just didn't travel to those dimensions. You know how sometimes you can feel little shifts and other times you can feel big shifts? What if those big shifts are you raising your vibrations so fast that you skip certain dimensions and you go all the way to this one? Hence why you don't remember those Mandela effects, but you do remember these ones where you were before you made that huge shift. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you soon.